Hi, I'm Aura, and you're probably wondering how I got here. Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. This girl has to be one of the dumbest characters in anime, fam. Because this situation was 100% avoidable. Like, she had plenty of opportunities to do this another day. Or at least wait for this girl, Frieren, to leave. Because how does she arrive and you say, oh, it's Frieren the Slayer? Like, it's not like she didn't know where she got the name from. She knows that Frieren was a part of the hero's party, and that she has slayed the most demons, her kind, than most likely anybody in this world. So how do you look at a person with the highest KD of your kind and not think, bro, I gotta hit the burner? Like, I don't care how confident I am gone. But to be honest though, the source of this buffoonery actually started right here. So these are Aura's underlings, right? And so they're pretty much here to deceive the humans and take control over the town. So everybody in this town hates them, but more importantly, they are all scared of them. Everybody but Frieren, which she didn't even see them yet. She felt the spiritual pressure and was ready for the smoke. And high-key, she was about to 1v3 them. But for plot and for us to have episodes, she got apprehended. When the dude walks up to her, he can tell that she is not afraid. He feels that she is looking at him like a dog, like he is a wild beast and ready to take him out. So now let's do some critical thinking, right? Even though he doesn't know who this person is, she has shown that she's ready for the action and that she was confident enough to take you guys right then and there. So a good idea may be to handle her as quickly as possible, or even try to do it right there. But Great's right, they're in the middle of the city, they want to be low-key, so I'll allow it. But even then, he ignores the two people that were with her, which, you know, maybe they're not the strongest, but since they're in the same party, you know, it's not like teaching other people how to fight doesn't exist. But whatever, you know, that's just me. So they deem her to be an obstacle, but not a threat. And they're low-key gonna just leave it at that. But luckily, we get a wannabe MC that steps up to the plate. And I'm not gonna hold you, right? The way Frieren handles this goofball is a masterpiece. Because he goes down there and says, yeah, I'm gonna have to take you out real quick. In which Frieren says this, which has to be probably my favorite scene in this entire anime. She says, look, we can fight, but I just wanna let you know that I'm pretty strong. Bro was like, what, you think you're stronger than me? And she says, no, stronger than Aura the Guillotine, aka his boss. Like, that is just such a badass thing to say. It's like, no, I'm not stronger than you, I'm stronger than your boss. I'm above all you guys. And of course, the wannabe MC calls a bluff and uses the magic that he's been studying for like 500 years or however long these demons be living. So he uses his top magic, and she was looking at this man in disappointment. Like, you really just wasted your life.
実践経験が少なすぎる。
目の腕よ。この草。
Pins him down and has homeboy begging for his life. But of course, since you came with the threat, we gotta take you out, because we don't let that kind of stuff slide here. Which real quick was also satisfying to see, because throughout this anime, we've known that Frieren was strong, but they haven't really like shown how strong she is. And when the dragon showed up, she ran instead of hitting him with like a one-hit KO. So it's kind of like the stats say that she should be strong, but we haven't seen her be strong. So that was refreshing to see. But skipping along to where she fights Aura, right? The boss, as again a slayer, as the person that has white bro. I'm sorry, she's so stupid. She's looking at her like she's a Wobbuffet or something. Because she notices that her magic is small. Which again, let's do some critical thinking. This girl is infamous for taking y'all out. She was a part of the hero's party. She's been alive for a long time. There wasn't a single ounce of thought that says, hey, maybe something's up. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just thinking different. But she decides to pull out her noble phantasm, which is this scale that measures your magic. So between her and her opponent, whoever has the most magic gets to tell the other person what to do. And so she's thinking that she has it in the bag because she does have a lot of magic. And so she ignores her whole army behind her and decides to just go ahead and finish her off on her own. And that right there is when Frieren knew it was raps. As she was walking, the scales were tipping, and Aura was flabbergasted. Frieren pretty much had to spell it out for her, saying, yo, I'm suppressing my magic. So she decides to unleash and show her full strength, and yo. And Frieren low-key doesn't even make this a big deal. So let's go ahead and presume we're restarted.